Hey everyone, my name is Essy, and you're welcome to the Essence with Essy show, where we talk about who you are, what your story is, and what makes you special. Hi everyone, you're welcome to the Essence with Essy. It's your first time here, make sure you subscribe. And today I have the most amazing girl with me, Kiki.
Hi.
Kiki is a model, a fashionista, a fashion killer, influencer, Instagram baddie, everything. Kiki, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, thank you. Hi guys, my name is Victoria Okon. I currently school at the University of Toronto, doing a double major in criminology and political science, and I'm also a lifestyle, fashion, beauty, and content creator.
Yeah, so that's Kiki. So today we're just gonna talk about like who is Kiki? Like, so who are you as a person? Like, what is the essence of Kiki? So do you want to start by telling us like, if someone just met you and they were thinking like, who's this girl? Like, what is she like? What is she like? Who is she? Like, who is she? What's she about? Like, what is the essence of Kiki? What's the true essence of Kiki? Like, who are you outside of the public conception of you? Like in your house.
Okay. Outside the public conception of me, like how people would like perceive me, I I know that I'm a very genuine and honest person. I really am like pretty like laid back. I mean, if I know you, obviously like there's like a different side to me, but I'm pretty much like laid back. I like to have like a good time on my bed. Like I really do love like staying at home and just like cooking and yeah, just talking to my friends basically. I really don't do most
Do
like
much, yeah.
much, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
extra in my dressing. That's just
Okay, so you have previously mentioned that you are like doing a double major in like criminology and political science. How does that relate to being an influencer?
honestly, there's in my opinion, zero relation. Like it's
So
far from it.
how did you go from criminology to Instagram?
Okay, so basically, when I first got into uni, before university, like I would say like influencing was a thing, but I don't think that's what it was called
Yeah.
then. But like I would usually just take pictures. I don't think I was working with brands at the beginning just then.
Yeah.
I would just usually take pictures and I had like a following. So if I'm being honest, like when I got into uni, like I really didn't know what I wanted to do. I just found out what I wanted to do like last month, really and truly. So my program is just something because in Nigeria I used to take government a lot. Like that was my
Your like
I'll say
program.
program, yeah.
Yeah.
So like it was just I felt like it was gonna be easier, like government, like political science. And in
Yeah.
my school you have to either do like a specialist course, the double major, or two minors and one major. So I just said, okay, I'm familiar with political science. I didn't know what my second major was. I actually even went back and forth with like communication culture, information and technology. That's
Yeah.
CCIT. And then was also like doing criminology. I didn't know which one like I wanted to do, and then I just okay criminology. And it's so funny because I actually prefer criminology now to political science because
Yeah.
I'm really interested in like financial corporate crime.
Yeah. So let's backtrack a little bit. You said that you just found out last month what you wanted to do. So what do you want to do now?
Apart from like influencing full time after school, I would definitely want to like explore like job opportunities in like financial corporate crime, like for example fraud analyst, risk what's it called, risk assessments, and like but mostly like fraud analyst because I like those kind of things, like learning about stuff
So
like
you're
that.
going to be like working like full time in like front analyst stuff while balancing influencing at the
Yes,
same
I
time.
will.
Really?
Yeah, I mean I already did it before. I mean now I don't have it like 9 to 5, but before, like last year, I was in school, I was doing influencing, and I also had like a full time job, which wasn't easy because sometimes I would even work like Monday through Sundays until like they told us we can either pick either
What
or
days
like
to
from
work?
the
Yeah.
weekdays, so weekends. But I would, yeah, work, school, and
Influence.
influencing.
All of them together. So okay. So now let's go back to like growing up. How was it like growing up though? Because you guys are all girls.
Yes.
Did you ever want a brother?
I mean, yes, and I
Why
still do, but like I think right now I'm just over it. Do you understand?
why did you ever want a brother?
Because I just felt like you know, it's some like it will be new. Like, cause I mean, Ella, Joy, Angel. Like, I mean, there's no specific reason, but like, I genuinely just even like kids. So regardless, I'm fine with anyone. But yeah, but I think I'm kind of over it now. It would be nice, but like, I don't want it as much as I wanted it before.
When you were younger, was there like times when you guys were playing like, oh, I wish I had a younger brother. I wish
No.
you never had that. It was just like, okay, we're good with girls.
Yeah.
Was it like fun growing up with girls, or was it like hard? Was it
It
challenging?
was
Like, what was?
definitely it's I mean we're still growing, so it's definitely fun because like I mean when we were younger we'd like share clothes. We still do that, but now I feel like everybody has like their
Their own
different
stuff,
style.
yeah.
But like still growing up with girls, like you're more free. Like literally we're all girls in my house. Everybody can. You can be yourself. You can walk around however you want to walk around. Like there's nobody like you don't have to like be too what's the word? Too careful. Because I feel like obviously like when you're living with your brother, you can't just walk around with your pants. You
Some
just
people do though. That's the thing. Some people do. Some people.
but yeah, but like for us, like we're just really free and like we all understand each other. I feel like living with my sisters is something I'm very used to. Like I find it hard to live with other people. But I feel like I mean growing up I'm learning, but like even like my best friends, like I don't think I can stay with my friend for more than a week or two.
Really. You remember
Not
your
because of
sisters?
them, but I like being in my own space.
Okay.
And even if I live with my sisters in the house, we still have our own personal
Space,
space.
yeah.
And like that's one thing I'm really keen on. I need my personal space.
Yeah, that makes sense though. But like, were you closer to like your mom? Are you closer to your mom or closer to your dad?
I don't know. I think it's
Is
equal.
equal?
No, I'm lying. My mom. My mom. Yeah.
Okay, why you closer to her? Is it because like she's more like she's just more of like a girl and she understands like
Honestly, I
girls
feel like we're
more?
very similar.
Yeah.
That's why we're actually very similar. Very similar.
How? In what way?
We're both funny. We both love fashion and like honestly, I don't know if you know this TikTok challenge, yeah. Basically, like where the parents like just
Yeah, I
dance and like
saw
the
you
thing.
guys did
And my
that.
mom was like, "Oh, I'm a snitch," and I just felt really bad for calling me a snitch. So she feels like everything I tell her, like honestly, like if you tell me anything, like if my sister told me something, I find it so hard not to tell my mom. Like it
Why?
just comes. But I'm learning. I'm learning. But like I just feel like I'm so close to my mom. Like I tell her a lot of things. She's my person.
That's really good though. Who would you say is your mentor? Do you have a mentor?
Honestly, I feel like God is my mentor.
God is your mentor, yeah?
Yes.
You don't have like a mentor like that you go on like Instagram or you watch their videos and you're like, oh my god, I love this person so
No, if
much.
that's the case, I feel like I'm inspired by different things, like different things, different people every day. Like I don't have like just one person like
That
I
you look up
stick to.
to.
There are lots of people because I feel like for me on the internet, other than like just posting, I also stay online to like also have ideas
Yeah.
and stuff on what I could do better like as a creator. So like I seek from different places.
Family person is not just like a person,
Yeah.
basically. So how was it like coming to Canada? Because when you came, Ella was already here,
Yeah.
right? So how was it like coming to Canada, like starting school here, not living with your sisters? Like what was it emotional? Like
It
what was
was
it like?
definitely very, very emotional. I
Why
remember
was it?
being in Great Lakes because Ella was here already and I just came. So I was still in Great Lakes and it was Joy's birthday. And then I wished her happy birthday, although I think she was in school
Yeah.
or she had just come back or something like that. And then I realized that, oh, she's actually not here in person. And like, I couldn't just stop crying. Like, I couldn't believe that we were so far apart. Like, I couldn't just like be with her in that moment. So it was definitely hard. Even like before coming to Canada, the first time like Ella went to high school, like
Yeah.
year seven, I couldn't eat for 1 week.
You couldn't eat for 1 week.
Yes. Like I just couldn't believe like she was not there because like like our age is like our ages
It's
are like
close.
really like
You
close.
guys are like one year apart, like each
yeah,
year.
Ella is like 22, I'm 21, Joy is 20.
Yeah.
So like we've always been like in the same like space, age
Yeah.
group, like everything. So like being apart from each other really like sucks. Like even now, like sometimes Ella just leaves the house for the weekend. Like I always tell her like, when are you coming back? Come back home now. But yeah.
Wow, that's interesting though. So, what would you say, like, in terms of like friendship groups, people that you met here? What do you say are some popular misconceptions about you?
Obviously, misconceptions. Before I say misconceptions wouldn't come from my friends. I feel like genuinely people that don't know me always think like I'm snobby.
Why do you think you're snobby?
I mean I know I'm not snobby, but like I understand why you would think I am. Because obviously, like seeing me, I'm not going to like like I'm not just smiling. Like if you say okay, hi, definitely it will come with a smile. But like my face is like very like straight. And second of all, I barely can see. So like I probably cannot even see you. Like I can okay right now I can barely see you. Like you're blurry right now. So imagine like somebody trying to wait from me like from a distance. I bet I can't see you. So you're definitely
Yeah.
gonna have a straight face. Like so I don't think I am snobby. I know I'm not snobby.
Get your contact. I told you, get your contact so you can see everybody. Okay, what other popular misconception is there? How about that?
For the
Like,
most part, I think that's everything. Like
people just think you're like your stuff.
yeah. Oh, better still, there's this one. Okay, that because like I have a following. I know I don't want to overshare, but like I
No,
know
share. We're learning. We're learning. We're trying
I
to know
don't want to overshare.
who Kiki is. Mhm.
Okay, but like I know someone told me that this is when I had like a follow up with a friend. Like the person had told me that nah, I think I'm overshare. But basically,
Okay, summarize it. Like,
okay,
what was the thing that the person had said?
um mm, I probably feel like I'm better than everybody because I have a following.
You feel like, wait. The person said that you think that you feel like you're better than everyone
Yeah.
because you have a following.
Yeah.
How?
I don't even know how like it correlates. Like I don't know how it correlates, but like yeah, and I was just like, well, I feel like anything, honestly. I feel like sometimes some people don't even get to know you. Like they just have this idea of you and like they roll with that. Like they don't genuinely get to know you for who you are because I know for sure like people that know me would never tell you that. Like they would never say
Yeah.
that. So yeah.
Tell me about like a downtime in your life. Like, I mean, okay, this is you came to Canada, whatever. Just in your life, like a season that you were like down, or you're like, oh, this is. I just can't wait to be out of this season.
Okay. A recent downtime, I would say, and I feel like every day I'm still like learning from it. Was like November 2020 when like Baladi had passed away.
Yeah.
It was really hard to like balance like grief with school and also content creating because at the end of the day, I feel like because I was even thinking about it yesterday, funny enough. I was like, life truly like waits for no one. Like you still have to keep on going. Like obviously, yes, take time to like feel your emotions and everything, but you really do have to keep on going.
Yeah.
And like I would say, like that was very, very hard for me. And it's still very hard. But I feel like I'm doing like each time when I look back, I feel like I'm doing better than
Yeah.
I was like before.
Did you say like you are like not? I mean, you don't really heal completely from grief, but would you say the way you've gotten used to it has been better, like from then to now? Do you see like once in a while, do you see like cry about it, or like still think deeply like about it as much as when it happened?
Okay, I really don't have the answer for that, but I can tell you that yes, I still cry. Like I still cry and think about it a lot. That's for sure. Like that's what I can say. Like even yesterday was my recent like breakdown because I thought about it and I just like the thought of it like brings me to tears a lot because he was very young and like
You're close to
honestly,
him too, yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah, and it's crazy too because like life sucks because this is not the only grief like you experience. Like you just keep there's always going to be more.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't end.
doesn't end.
It's just more people that you know, and it's just sad, and we just have to deal with it. You know, it's really really sad. I know, but yeah. But what are you looking forward to like in your future?
Okay, so in my future, I feel like because I'm a very like multifaceted person, I
Multifaceted. Wow.
I tend to like I'm that kind of person that if I have an idea, I would like to like see through with it. So like this recent interest in like financial corporate crime, I want to see where to take me. Although I know for sure like influencing is something I would never like give up. It's something I want to do. So there's that as well. And also going into like event planning, is something I'm also passionate
Yeah,
about.
true. You like to like do decor and events
Yeah,
and
so
stuff. Yeah.
that's something I'm also looking forward to as well. So yeah, for the most part, like I'm just looking like I'm really excited for those three sectors like in my
Yeah.
life.
Yeah. So then you're going back to Kiki's lashes.
Honestly, let me be honest. That was just like a phase.
A phase,
I
okay.
feel like for me, if I'm being honest, the reason why I even started that was because I was going through heartbreak and I just didn't want to like be crying every time. So
Yeah.
I decided to channel my energy towards something that I was like,
Was more productive.
was
Like
more
you make
productive.
money
And
from.
also, I think at that time I was also learning how to like wear lashes. So I really was interested in lashes, and also just wanted to see like how the entrepreneurship like life was and is, and like, just how it was. Like I knew it was not something I wanted like in the long run, but I
Yeah.
really like enjoyed like having
Doing
that
lashes.
part of me. And then that question always comes up a lot. And like I just feel like that was a phase. If it comes back, glory be to God. But like I don't see myself like pursuing it like
Yeah.
currently.
Because like I go on that Instagram and I'm like, I want to keep doing lashes again. Like, is this a thing? Like, are you gonna go back to that? But it was like a really good phase though.
Yeah,
But I
it
guess
was.
there's I guess there are more things that are gonna happen, right? So let's backtrack. Heartbreak. Kiki yo. So I guess many people have probably like gone on Instagram and thought about this. When is your next man? How come there's no man in the picture?
First of all, how do you know I don't have a man?
Uh-oh. Okay, back. Whoa. I need to breathe. Guys, guys, whoa. So Kiki has just said, maybe, when you ask the question, do you have a man? Do you not have a man? She said, yes, whatever you want to believe, believe.
I'm joking, I
But
don't have a man. But
you don't have
like
a man. Yeah, you don't spoil your prospects.
that's all. Like I'm very single.
Yeah. Why?
I don't know.
You don't have time for that, or
It's not like
like,
I don't have time, but like just for the meantime, like I'm single, like I'm fine. Like I'm
how long
okay.
have you been single for?
Mm,
What's the time span?
I think it's like I think since 2017 or 2016.
2017, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2021, 2022, 5 years.
I think it's since 2017. No, my bad. I think it's 2018 or 2017, yeah.
But why have you been single all like since then? Like, is that people have come and you don't like them, or they're not for you,
I have
or it
spoken to
goes wrong?
people, like obviously within the time span,
Mhm.
but like I'm not for like getting into like unnecessary like relationships, then healing from unnecessary like things. Like if I'm getting into a relationship, I want it to be right. Like yes, I'll talk to people and stuff. But, like if it's not fitting, like why continue? Like I'm not going to overlook like red flags and stuff just because I want a boyfriend.
Yeah. So what I'm saying, are you missing all the people that have red flags? Like, you're not missing people that are even passing yellow flags more.
No. I mean, I would say that recently, I feel like I'm so young. This is so funny. But anyways, recently, because I'm 21, ever since I turned 20, I feel like I've been speaking to better people.
Better people, okay.
Yes, I've been speaking to better people. But like still, like nothing came out of it. I'm happy though because I learned about myself in those like relationships and stuff. Like I really did learn a lot about myself. And like yeah, I really appreciate like time spent with those
The people in the
Yeah.
past. But you're not looking forward to any, like, there's no, like, prospects right now that you're looking forward to. It's just like,
No.
whenever it happens, it happens. You just go with the flow.
Yeah.
But what's the oldest age gap you would say that you could be with, though?
Right now, because I'm 21, like 30 or 29.
30!
Yeah.
Why? That's a lot.
I don't think so. I
You don't
think
think
it's
so?
okay. Like it's not that deep.
30.
29 or 30 might be a stretch, but like 29, 30 ish.
30 is like, they're 30. Like, you're saying, oh yeah, my man, I
Okay,
did
not
my master.
31, but like 29, like 30.
30 is the
Yeah,
mark.
30 is the mark. Yeah.
So you'll be like, oh yeah, my man is 30. Like, he just turned 30.
Like
Wow.
that's his age, no?
Yeah, but that's a lot, isn't it? Wow, that's actually. I had a question with my brother yesterday. My brother was saying that like 29 is too much for me. He's like, oh yeah, I'm 22. And he's like, you're so young. You shouldn't be dating guys more than 23 or 24. And I'm like,
Oh, okay, you were saying 29 is too much for you.
I was talking to my brother and I said, oh, like 29 is max for me because I'm 22.
Okay.
7 years is okay. But he was saying that's a lot. That's over.
I mean, like everybody has like their own preference. Like
Yeah.
another person, because I know I was talking to my friend and she asked me as well, and I told her the same thing. And she was like, "Oh, that's too much. Like, am I okay?" And yes, I'm okay. But I feel like that's like for me. Obviously, like I know like dating like or talking to someone who's like way older than you has like a lot of like negative connotations. Like oh, it's either like they're trying to like mold you or whatnot. But I feel like if you know yourself and like you can tell. The thing is that you sometimes you can genuinely tell, sometimes maybe you can't, but you can tell and like okay, see where this is going. You just have to like have enough like what's the word? Like be like self aware to like
Yeah.
just note like these things out and just hope for the best really and truly.
Yeah.
But like I know for sure like if something actually isn't working, like don't force it because
Yeah.
that's just not for you. Like you should never like try to force something that isn't for you.
Yeah. Would you say you're very self-aware?
I'm self-aware, not very.
Not very.
Sometimes I do fall short, but like I would say I'm self-aware to
To
like
an extent.
yeah, to an extent.
What's something that you would say you are trying to work on right now?
Um, right now I'm trying to work on like just being more confident like in my style because I know like I've always loved fashion, but sometimes I have like outfit ideas in my head, but I never just bring them into reality because oh
Kiki.
I never just bring it to reality because I know like sometimes like like there are lots of like trendy outfits and like it's not every trend you follow.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes I used to view it as okay, because I'm not wearing this, then I shouldn't like because I don't wear like that trendy outfit, maybe I can like show my it's just all in my head, really and
Yeah.
truly. So like I just had to like shy away from that and tell myself that you can wear whatever you want
Want
to
to wear?
wear and
Yeah. You
stuff.
make it your
Make it
own.
your own thing, yeah.
Yeah, you can. Anything you wear like this, you just popping on Instagram. You're just making your
Thank
own.
you.
That's the thing. You're very fashionable though, which is a good, and that's not something that everybody knows or knows how to do, right? Not everybody knows how to look good. I told you to look good, and you look good, girl.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. But yeah, do you have any questions for me? And is there anything that you like to just know?
Yeah. Okay. This is delving into like content creation for you. Like, what made you? Because I know you have YouTube
Yeah.
and like you're doing like Instagram and you do a lot of like lifestyle videos on TikTok. So like, what like makes like what gives you that drive to like okay get up and say okay I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Like, how did your love for like content creation like come about?
Impact. I'll say impact. Like impact is the most important thing to me because I'm always, always, always praying to be like impactful. So when I think about it, like I got one advice one time that someone said, even though like only 100 people are watching your stuff, imagine 100 people in the room. That's a lot of people, right? So like realizing that I'm bringing impact to that many people encourages me to keep going. Just that what I mean. So like, yeah, it's same thing. How even like you have a large following, right? Like think how many people like intentionally followed you just to see more of you,
Yeah.
right? So I think impact encourages me to keep going, knowing that I'm providing impact to people. So I'm very intentional about it, right? But yeah. So I think just one more question. What would you like? What advice would you give to someone that's watching this right now? That's like, oh my god, like he's my role model, and I want to grow my Instagram. I want to influence. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be able to balance school, work, this like content creating, like influencer or like fashion, whatever. How can you encourage someone that's watching this right now? What would you say to them?
I would say first of all, you just have to be really patient because like success doesn't just come overnight. And I know like that's very, very cliche, but it's genuinely true. Like I even feel like for myself, I haven't even reached like where like I want to be. I still want more. But I'm I'm learning to be very patient and very content with like still like where I am, even though I'm not where I want to be yet. And just exercise a lot of faith because I started telling myself like, God's timing is the best time, truly. And I know that's very cliche, but it's something I've also like had to like believe and understand because literally I was talking about it with Essy
Yeah, well,
Imoisili,
this is
like Jeremiah 29 verse 11
yeah,
says that God has like good plans
those
for us,
friends,
like
yeah,
plans like not to like because like he has good plans for us basically. So we have to like trust in him and like work with him and always like don't be don't be too shy to be vulnerable to God because I know like that's actually a thing. It's something I've also like experienced personally, like feeling like you can't talk to God because you feel like He sees everything. Yes, He sees everything, but you still need to have like that connection and that talk to God about like your problems and like what you want from life because you have to make sure you walk in the right path so you like feel fulfilled basically. But just be patient with like content creating and one day like everything will pay off.
yeah. Everyone's time is different, right? That's
Different,
what you
yeah.
said. Yeah, everyone's time is different. So yeah, so that was Kikio Victoria Okon, our favorite Instagram
Oh my God.
girl. Thank you so much, Kiki, and
Thank you
that's
for having me.
yeah, and that's a wrap, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, that was just a mess.